Hello, my name is Paul Williams. I'm the developer and creator of IBOtoolbox. We're going to talk about IBOtoolbox news and information and what's going on over here. We're going to talk about stats and Alexa ratings. We're going to talk about why you want to use IBOtoolbox. Now, I do know that there's a lot of new members here. A lot of new people have signed up. And we're going to cover the IBOtoolbox basics. What makes up IBOtoolbox? Why does it work? Where does the traffic come from? All that kind of stuff. We'll cover that. Then we're going to talk about the wall and the blogger, because those are the two really big parts of IBOtoolbox. We're going to talk about that, not only about them, but how to use them properly. And then we're going to talk about getting started using the platform. There's a whole bunch of things you got to do to get started using this platform. You can't just dive in. This platform is way too big, and there's too many things to do. So if you just dive in, you're not covering all your bases. So that's why we want to kind of cover that. Then we're going to talk about stars and badges and how you decorate up your IBO social profile. You see people on the wall with all these nice trophies and badges and stars and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to cover, what those mean, how you gain them, and how you get them, how you keep them, all that kind of stuff. Then we're going to talk about referring other people to IBOtoolbox. Basically what you get for referring people to IBOtoolbox, why you would want to do it, how you do it, where your links are, and then what you get for that. We'll cover all those kind of things. Then we're going to talk about the IBOtoolbox support group, where you get support, because IBOtoolbox doesn't really have a support team. It actually has a support group you go to. So we're going to cover where to get support 24/7. And then today's topics is going to be the dynamic widgets. Underneath links and widgets, there's all kinds of little features and little tools all over this platform. We're going to cover the dynamic widgets today. It's going to cover, the email signatures, the banners, the Google PR tool, things like that. And then at the end of that, we'll go ahead and wrap up the meeting. We'll give you guys your credit code for today. We'll show you guys how to put the credit code in. I know that yesterday or last Saturday I didn't show on the screen how to do it, and caused a little bit of chaos there. I think Sig may have had a heart attack over there, but we'll cover that. We'll show you guys how to put the code in, and then we'll let you guys go. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hide the chat window. One thing before I do get started here, I want to let you guys know, if you're having problems with the webinar, if you don't see the same screen, if I'm talking about something and what you're seeing on your screen is something else, then please, just all you got to do is refresh your browser and relog back in as a guest, and you'll come back in where we're at. Don't just sit there on a screen that doesn't make any sense or it's not moving. Also, of course, if you lose audio, do the same thing. Just refresh and come on back in. You won't miss too much. Don't sit there forever, though, because if I'm not talking, something's definitely wrong. All right, so basically, what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free web application specifically designed to give Internet marketers the ability to advertise and promote their products and services on the Internet. And by using this powerful collection of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your effort. And IBOtoolbox is an ever-growing business-building platform that's going to protect its members by creating a safe haven environment for them to operate from. So this is a safe haven. This is basically, you're not going to, there's no negativity in IBOtoolbox. Negative posting is not allowed. This is all about promoting your business in what we call as a safe haven, so you don't have to worry about people bashing your company, or have to worry about axes coming in from left field, all the other kind of things you have to worry about when you're out there promoting your business on other social networks. This is one of the main things, one of the reasons why IBOtoolbox is so different than anywhere else. It is a safe haven. You feel safe here. There's no pressure. Everybody's here promoting their business. The cost of IBOtoolbox, it's a good thing. IBOtoolbox is 100% free, and there's not even any upgrades available. You couldn't purchase an upgrade if you wanted to. I don't have anything. There's no such thing. Everybody gets the same features, same tools, same widgets for free. The commitment, I'm 100% committed to providing only the highest grade software systems and tools for everyone, and I'm truly committed to each and every member's online branding success. And I know that if I can help each member to succeed, I will in fact succeed, and that's really what I want. I mean, this is my business, okay? This is business. It makes money by selling the credits and the advertising online and all that kind of stuff. But I'm really committed to this industry. I really want to see folks use tools that actually work, because the process works. The whole process about getting yourself out there on the internet, putting yourself in those search engines properly, getting that traffic back, the process works. What happens is there's a lot of companies out there selling bogus stuff that doesn't work, and it clouds the whole thing. There's a lot of black hat SEO practices that cloud the whole thing. The process really does work, and if you follow my software and you use IBOtoolbox and you participate in IBOtoolbox, you're going to see those results. If you have done this type of stuff before, or if you've advertised and you're kind of fed up with it, you never get in the search engines, you don't get any traffic, you're just, you're just clicking around on, on traffic exchanges trying to make your business work, really pay attention to this next hour, because I'm going to show you how to use this platform. And if you do it, you're going to get results, because the process does work. That's why I'm 100% committed to it. I'm committed to the software that I write, and I'm committed to you guys. I want you guys to see some success from it. Okay, the IBO potential. By using this platform, you're going to be branding yourself on the internet. That's what IBOtoolbox is all about. It's all about branding you. You'll be putting your information out about yourself, about your business, and your products to the search engines. And your information will be found by others searching for your content. So by using IBOtoolbox long term, there is no limit on how far you can take your business. It's not, oh, I can post 20 things and that's all Google's going to accept. No. That's not it. If you've got more to say, you got more to put out, let's put out more, because the more that there is to put out about you, the better. And the more that's out there, the more that's indexed, the more people are going to find you when they're searching for you. And if you're coming from a respectable platform, the higher up on the search engine results you're going to be. That's what IBOtoolbox is all about. So there is no limit on what you can do with this platform. Now I'm going, I wish I would have started off this way. All right. What's going on at IBOtoolbox? Well, the reason why I'm all nervous over here, we got the new broadcast studio. This is our second webinar with it. It's a very professional setup. I've got more gadgets and gizmos around me than I know what to do with. And I'm not even using 3/4 of them. I'm just basically using just a few just to kind of get me started until I can kind of get comfortable with it. But with the professional setup, you guys have heard that, the music coming in. What I want to do is I want to try to provide some excitement into these training webinars, and also some place to add a really cool place to bring prospects so they can learn how to market their business. Because if you're using IBOtoolbox as a tool to get prospects to start having their own business, and you're using it like, hey, you can market your business without any cost, that's perfect. That's fantastic. That's what you should be doing. But I want you to feel that energy when they come in. And also what we're going to do is we're going to open it up for testimonials. We're going to have commercials playing. We're going to have a whole thing. We're even going to have dial-in contests, just like the radio would pre the training, for the first 30 minutes of the training. So it's going to get a lot more exciting. I know that there's a lot of changes going on here now, but it's going to get really exciting. I'm super excited about it. We got a lot into it, so I hope you guys bear with us as we go through some of the little bumps. But give me a couple more webinars, and this thing's going to flow really smooth. Okay, enough about the broadcast studio. Changing data centers. This has basically kept me up every night. We had a 4-hour outage earlier last week, and I think I talked to you guys about it on last Saturday, and it was incredible. And I knew right then and there this is not where I wanted to home, my system. And so I'm moving data centers, and we're actually moving over to a data center called Server Intellect. It's going to give us better uptime. We're going to have faster speeds. We're going to have a lot better support. The whole 9 yards is really good. But I actually had to physically move all of IBOtoolbox over to this new data center. And that is a task. And I'm basically done, and I'm ready for the switchover. And the switchover should be Monday night. Monday night, when we do the switchover, all this code that I promised you guys over the last week that's ready for the code upload, that will be ready for us when we move over into the new servers. We already got the code loaded over there. So just be aware of that. I'll let you guys know on Monday, Sunday or so, when it's going to be down, and it will be down a couple hours while we do the migration with DNS servers and all that techie, geeky stuff. Okay, bugs and code fixes. IBO URL, no menu bar bug is fixed, waiting code update still. It's over at the new place, so when we get that switch over, it'll be ready. Ad preview feature is done. This is fantastic. When you're creating your ads, listing and banner ads, there's going to be a little eyeball you'll get to click on, and it's going to be a preview, and it's going to open up a preview menu so you can actually see your ad before you post it out there. There's too many blank ads out there, so hopefully this preview button will do the trick. Resend validation feature, that's still in work. Hopefully I'll be able to get that done. New front design is also in work. A lot of people are saying they can't log in, they can't create an account. I think I may have went a little too complicated on the front. So I'm going to go back to a little bit more simplistic front of IBOtoolbox, so hopefully that'll get a lot more people involved with IBO. And that's going to be done here pretty soon too. So again, Monday night for the switchover, and I'll let you guys know. And the other very, very cool thing is, this happened just a couple days ago, is basically I was invited to a Google workshop in mid-April in California. It's put on by Google itself, and I'm going to sit down with them and talk to them about IBOtoolbox, about our indexes, Google AdWords, placements, indexing, all that kind of stuff. It's a workshop. I'm thrilled that they invited me. I'm very, very excited they invited me, and I'm going to be there representing IBOtoolbox, and it's going to be a blast. So I will let you guys know how that goes, but we're being seen. See, here's what happens. You do things right, you do things correctly, and you're seen. And you get up there and you get noticed. And IBOtoolbox is going to get noticed. And even though it's a very small platform right now, it's taken off. You can tell by the amount of new people that are coming into IBOtoolbox. And there's no cost to it. So, of course, it's going to take off. You give it a few more months, and this is going to be a huge platform. That's why I'm concentrating so much on making these webinars as energetic as possible, the training, getting everything kind of cleaned up, the front cleaned up. All this kind of stuff, because I just have this feeling that we're fixing to take off in a way that I've never seen. All right, let's talk about statistics. Where we're at with Google, where we're at with Alexa, and where we're at with our own IBO social traffic. So we've got Google PR ranking. Google's given IBOtoolbox a PR4, IBO social PR3, IBO URL PR3. Sounds like I'm saying the same thing every time. It's basically done quarterly, and we've got those rankings there so far. Very good. Now, if you don't know what we're talking about, PR, that's PageRank, Google PageRank. And you want a high page rank website to backlink to your website. So it's very important to me that I get as high a PR ranking as I possibly can. So you know that when I'm at that workshop with Google, I'm going to be trying to swing some deal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to possibly do it, but I'm going to try. But I want to get those PRs as high as possible, and I'll listen to what they say so we can get those. I would love to have IBOtoolbox at a PR6 or a 7. Social is the same thing. So the higher I can get those PRs, the better your websites are going to get, because you're getting backlinks from these websites to yours through IBOtoolbox. Okay, Alexa. Alexa basically has IBOtoolbox. Well, I'm not going to read them all to you. You guys see them there on screen. Every week they get better. Every week those numbers get better. And when we mean get better, go down. Okay, the best websites are the ones with the little numbers. Okay, and considering that IBOtoolbox is not a money-making site. Okay, it's not a join me here so I can make some money. It's not. It's just a support site. It's a software site. Those numbers are fantastic, and the growth rate on those is sustained. It's very, very good. I love it. When I look at those, I love it. The only thing that I'll ask you guys is go out to Alexa.com and actually give us some reviews. So let's talk about Alexa. If you guys would just go out there and take a look at IBOtoolbox, IBO social, IBO URL, and come out here and give us a review. Look at this. This is great. We got 42 reviews, okay, and we all got 42 reviews, 5 out of 5. This is perfect. This is really, really good. So definitely come out there and give us a review out there. You can get backlinks to your stuff, whatever, but it works, because when people are checking out IBOtoolbox or checking out IBO social, they're checking out IBO URL, they're checking you out, but they're looking at the reviews on this thing. So definitely want to give that a review. Also, we'll take a look at our numbers as far as our traffic on IBOtoolbox. So where that's located is IBOtoolbox in the members section, okay? And then you have your system visitors, which now I have my pen, so I'm all excited. Okay, you got your system visitors and your visitor count, okay? These are the IBO social profile visitors. Remember, we've got a lot of people coming into this platform, and this is where we show the information. This is all real-time information. So as the visitors are coming in, we're just putting it on the screen, okay? So it's all real time. So what you can do is you can take a look at your visitor count and compare that to the system visitor. So if I'm looking at mine, I've got 5 visitors today versus the 59,000, almost 59,800 visitors we've had through the system so far. All that basically means is I can have a lot more, I can get myself in front of a lot more people than just my 5. IBOtoolbox gives you the ability of putting your information and putting your business in front of interested people, in front of those people that are coming in through here. And throughout this webinar, we're going to show you exactly how to do that. Wow, I'm glad that screen sharing thing worked today. That's good. Let's go back to my stats screen. Okay, so we were talking about the IBOtoolbox stats. I just wanted to show you that real quick on while I was sharing my screen there. But your platform daily traffic average minus the spelling error. I got spelling errors all over these things. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm a programmer, not a writer. Okay. The platform traffic average, we're averaging about 115,000 or so visitors a day. Some days we're more, some days we're a little bit less, but right around that average of 115,000. That is a good number, and that number is going to continually rise, but it's 115,000 people who are coming in to IBO Social looking for something. All we have to do is match up. We just need you to get in front of those people that are looking for something. New members joining IBOtoolbox per week is about 600 or so, about 600. And then the percent of traffic that is external is 96 still. So that means, that's geek speak. I guess I kind of wrote that backwards, but geek speak for 96% of the people that come into IBOtoolbox through IBO Social are coming in from the search engines. They're looking for what you have to offer. They're not members. These folks are finding you on the internet. Remember, IBOtoolbox prides itself in the ability of putting you out there on the internet, getting you indexed, getting your information out there in those search engines. That 96%, that's the people that are finding you. That's the result of using IBOtoolbox. So when you're posting on the wall, you're posting your ads, you're posting your blogs, you're posting your videos, you're posting your comments. Anything you do in IBOtoolbox, remember, 96% of the people who see what you do are non-members. They may not even be in an MLM. They may not be part of network marketing. They're just looking for what you have to offer. All right, we're going to talk about why you want to use IBOtoolbox. Internet exposure for your business. That's what IBOtoolbox does. Okay, it is internet exposure for your business. IBOtoolbox will ensure you properly get indexed by search engines. IBOtoolbox will push your business through through internet social media channels. Okay, when you blog, when you post videos, when you write on the wall, when you do anything inside of IBOtoolbox, there's always these little processes that are running to send you out through the social media channels: Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, all these different things. Plus, we have what we call IBO Spirit, which is where the members will actually send your information through their social networks. Okay, so IBOtoolbox it's basically setting it up to where everything you do inside of here is being sent through social media, and it's getting sent all over the place. IBOtoolbox will always maintain a professional and non-ad cluttered business card. So just because this platform is free doesn't mean it has to be a billboard. It doesn't have to be just ads all over it. We pride ourselves in the ability to put the IBO social profile out there without having ads all over it. So what I want to do at this point, share my screen again, and let's go out to the member of the day. His name's David Lundgren. I'm sure he's loving this. We're with TalkFusion. Everything's running fine, so the webinar's going good, so this is perfect. But this is basically your IBO social profile. And what David's got going on here is he's got he's running banner ads. Okay, so he's running his banner ad. So this ad right here that I'm circling on my screen, this is the only ad that will appear in your, whoops, sorry about that, on your IBO social profile. That's the only ad that'll appear. Okay, other than that, there's nothing. Okay, if you're running ads, then your banner will appear on your own website. And look how good, I mean, David's really got it going on here, because if you look at it, his site flows, is hbn.com, is TalkFusion, and then if you look at the banner, it's just accompanying his website. And so instead of it being an ad, it actually looks like part of the design. That's the way I designed the software. That's the way I designed IBOtoolbox. So that is the way you do it right there. But other than that banner ad, there's nothing. If you're not running banner ads, then you'll have somebody else's banner ad on your IBO social profile. Remember, I said that IBOtoolbox is going to give you the ability of getting your information, getting your business in front of targeted people. So if all these people are coming in and they're taking a look at all these IBO social profiles, and you're running a banner, and that banner is appearing on people's profiles that they're not running banners, you're getting in front of all those people. Let's say, for instance, David here gets 1,500 people, 2,000 people to look at his profile. But what if he's not running banners? That means I have the ability of putting my banner in front of 2,000 people that are there to take a look at David's business. Okay? You're kind of like shortcutting the line a little bit. You're getting your information in front of targeted people. Because don't you think you'd want to get in front of the same people that David's getting in front of? Absolutely. It's internet marketing. It's a business. So keep that in mind when you're running these things. Okay. IBOtoolbox provide viral video sharing capability. So when you have a video, you want to put it inside your profile. And that's going to appear on your IBO social profile. When you want to share a video, you want to share the video link that's inside your IBO social profile. Don't send them directly over to YouTube. Don't send them anywhere else like that, because what's going to happen is they're going to get distracted. Send them to your IBO social link with your video. It'll automatically play. It'll automatically come up just like it would with YouTube or anything, except for the video is going to come up inside your profile with your picture, with your information, with your banners, with your blogs and all that right in front of them. So when they're done watching their video, they can find out more about you. It's a very, very good way of sharing videos. IBOtoolbox is going to provide an easy-to-use, highly SEO-optimized blog system. Okay, we're going to talk more about the blogger here in just a little bit. IBOtoolbox provides your blog, or promotes your blog by pushing it through the internet in various locations. So again, this is just a trademark of IBOtoolbox. Whenever you go to do something, it's going to push it out. It's not like you're just posting on the wall, or you're just posting a video, or you're posting a blog, and voila, it's in front of the wall for a second and it's gone. No, it's not. And those of you who are blogging and putting your videos, you know that. You post your blog video and you're getting traffic off that, or your blog, you're getting traffic off that thing for a while. It's because not only is it put in the, the IBOtoolbox wall, it's put on the profiles. It's sent out through the social networks. It's pinged. It's indexed. It's all this stuff. So you're going to get a lot out of it. IBOtoolbox gives you the ability to put your business in front of 100,000 plus targeted visitors daily. I showed you on the IBO social profile. There's many, many, many other ways to get yourself in front of all those people. What you need to do to get motivated with this is you need to go to the front, go to the member section, scroll down, look at the left, and take a look at all those visitors IBOtoolbox gets every day. You need to get in front of as many of those people as possible. Don't worry about putting all this stuff on the wall, trying to worry about that 4%. Worry about that 96% who's sitting out there that you could be getting in front of. Those are the folks you need to be out there getting. Those are people who are looking for what you have to offer. IBOtoolbox gives you the internet marketing tools to give you an edge over your competition. Okay, it's all about you. IBOtoolbox, IBO Social, IBO URL, Home Biz Blogs, all of it. It always promotes you. It gives you an edge. It's not all about self-promotion. I've seen, platforms out there that you use them and, the first 1/3 of the screen is promoting their stuff. It's ridiculous. Use this system because this system promotes you. This is probably the only ones that always puts your picture, your face, your name, you first, always. Okay, it's all about why you want to use IBOtoolbox. You want to use it to build business relationships. IBOtoolbox provides a platform to meet like-minded internet marketers just like you. Everybody on IBOtoolbox has the same goals. Everybody wants to retire early. Everybody wants to make money internet marketing. Everybody wants to, to be involved in internet marketing and making money and having that lifestyle, not having to work, not having to get up with your alarm clock, all those things. Everybody has those same dreams, the same ideas and aspirations. Everybody inside of IBOtoolbox has those same things. So meet them. Don't sell them. Meet them. Build business relationships using this platform. Those are going to go a long way in your business and in your life. IBOtoolbox provides a medium to grow those business relationships and to help each other by using IBO Spirit. So you can meet each other, you can talk, you can form little relationships, and then you can use those relationships to help promote each other. And by IBO Spirit, you can keep promoting each other and helping each other. And the bigger your clique gets, the bigger your group gets, the more IBO Spirit that's going down and the more you get out of it. It's just this thing that keeps evolving and evolving. It's just big and huge. It's all about IBOtoolbox. It's what it does. Build those business relationships. Concentrate today, concentrate this week on really building business relationships within this platform. Remember, IBOtoolbox is a safe haven for all internet marketers to take their business to the next level. Okay? It's a safe haven. You don't have to worry about people bashing you here. You don't have to worry about other members bashing you. It's not allowed here. This is a safe haven for you to promote your business. Cost-effective services. It's another good reason why you want to use IBOtoolbox. It doesn't get any more cost-effective than IBOtoolbox. This platform is 100% free and will always be that way. Never going to be a charge for it. Most of the widgets on IBOtoolbox that we provide for free are available from other companies for a fee. So if you're take a look at the widgets and tools that we have inside this platform, because what you're going to find is you're going to find that some of the widgets that you have here for free, you're probably paying for somewhere else. So just take a look and see. And I'm going to be developing a lot more. So just keep that in mind and keep going back and looking at those tools. And also our advertising. Even though the credit prices are really cheap, okay, at IBOtoolbox, the targeted visitor advertising platform stands in a league of its own. I challenge anything out there to get you the targeted traffic that IBOtoolbox does. And I'm explaining to you how this traffic comes in. We're building it together. We're all building it and bringing that traffic in. Okay, we're going to talk about IBOtoolbox basics. So basically you have a couple different websites, okay? You have your IBOtoolbox, which is your back office, if you like to call it your back office. This is where the work gets done. This is where you log in, you go to work, you post your videos, you post your blogs, you share on the wall, you do participate in the IBO spirit, all that stuff. That's the IBOtoolbox site. And you have your IBOsocial.com/your username. This is your public or your front. This is your storefront, if you will. This is the front of what you do. Remember, 96% of the people that see what's going on inside of IBOtoolbox are non-members. They're coming in from your public front. Okay? That's why we don't want a bunch of ads out there. I don't want your visitors, everybody coming to IBO Social, to see a bunch of ads. I don't want that. So I want them to see a very professional, nicely put together, easy navigation profile. Okay? Everything's going to your profile. You've also got homebizblogs.com. When you post a blog, we automatically publish it out to our website called homebizblogs.com, which is a modified WordPress server. And that's also going to help get you indexed in the search engines. That is pointing back to your IBO Social profile. Okay, everything you do inside of IBOtoolbox is displayed on your IBO Social profile. So it's this big funnel system. Everything is pushing all that information, all of your activity to your IBO Social profile because we're driving traffic to your IBO Social profile. Every blog you post is automatically submitted to homebizblogs.com, which in then turn has links over to your IBO Social profile. Every blog you post is also linked back to your IBO Social profile. Okay? Every wall comment you make is linked to your IBO Social profile. I'm just giving you some examples of how all this stuff is kind of intertwined. Every blog and video comment you leave is linked to your IBO Social profile. Okay? That's why it's really good. That's why we push commenting, is because you're actually leaving little backlinks to your IBO Social profile all over the place. Every ad you run has links back to your IBO Social profile. Remember, visit advertiser, visit profile, view profile, things like that. Those are all geared to get people to take a look at your IBO Social profile. So, and you've also got the widgets, your IBO URL, your wall plates, Facebook app, dynamic banners, email signatures, PR ranking tool. Everything we have is going to be linking back to your IBO Social profile. So if it's a big filter, everything goes to your IBO Social profile. And then what do you have on your IBO Social profile? You have all the links back over to your websites. We're going to start filtering that traffic back down to your websites. That's where you're going to have your sign-up form. That's where the business gets done. That's where your shopping cart is. That's where your sign-up process is, all that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping you got a better understanding of how this whole platform kind of flows a little bit. All right, we're going to talk about the IBOtoolbox wall. IBOtoolbox wall is basically when you log in, you see the wall there. It's, you know, kind of like Twitter. It's just like this non-ending feed type thing. To post on the wall, you're just going to go click on, you know, add new wall entry. Okay, add new wall entry. You're going to enter up to 250 characters. You can't go over 250 characters. You got to watch your spacing too. Okay, it just needs to be a quick little paragraph. It doesn't need to be spaced out vertically. You're going to get all these errors that say, you know, hard returns and all that kind of stuff. If you know what a hard return is, you are from the old data processing days. But it's, you know, word perfect, I guess you use hard returns, but it's just basically that vertical spacing. I don't want you to put a bunch of enter keys in there because you're basically taking up too much room on the wall. So you just need to keep it short, keep it sweet. If you want your addresses to show up with the click here, you're going to put http:// in front of it. Okay, so if you know, just put that in front of it, and when you submit that, it'll automatically create a click here for you. Remember, the safe haven, there is no negative posting allowed. Okay, no negative posting allowed on the wall, on the blog comments, on the video comments, nothing. It's that whole thing, and Mom used to say, right, if we ain't got nothing positive to say, then don't say anything at all. Really, if you don't have anything positive to say, then you need to go promote your business. That's what you need to be doing at IBOtoolbox. Use your time wisely. Commenting on posts, okay, when you're commenting on those posts on the wall, you're going to click comment, and you're going to enter some text. There's something new that we move over to the new servers that are waiting on us on Monday. I put a new feature in there. No longer are you going to be able to place a link in those posts. It's getting too big. It's hard to, you know, train all the new people coming in. It's just getting too big, so I just eliminated it totally. So you're not going to be able to post links in your comments, which is, we didn't want that anyways. But again, that's going to be a new feature there. By commenting on a post, you're going to be sending that post back to the top of the wall. Okay, so so you're bumping it up basically, you know, bump or push or top or whatever you want to call it. That's why, you know, when you engage in this IBO spirit type thing, you keep bumping those posts back to the top, because that wall is constantly moving. So if you're helping your associates by advertising their business and they're helping you, you guys are basically getting your stuff in that spotlight for a longer period of time. And what you want to do is you want to avoid commenting on your own posts repeatedly. It looks bad, guys. It looks really bad. Now, I mean, we're all guilty. I'm guilty of it. I do it. I mean, I do it, you know, kind of bump it up there once to kind of, you know, send it back to the top if I want something kind of seen or whatever. I understand this. You got to avoid constantly. If you go and you open up all of the comments that are on that wall post and all you see is you, it looks bad. Okay, it looks bad. So try to avoid doing that. Come up with a new topic and come up with a new post to put it up on the wall instead of just bumping your own. Okay, IBO Spirit. You want to participate in IBO Spirit, okay, by sharing your wall post on your favorite social network, okay? All you got to do is just hover over the share button, and that little menu will pop up, and then you get to share it with Facebook or, you know, Twitter, or any of the, basically, the social networks. By sharing, it's, you know, you're going to basically be, you know, participating in what we call IBO Spirit. When you share a post, others will begin sharing your posts. Okay, so share them out there and then come back and say, hey, I tweeted you, or I put you in Facebook or whatever. And you're going to start, now the next time that you post, that person will then, hopefully, will send you out to their social network. And that will begin that whole ever-evolving process of, you know, your associates that help you through IBO Spirit. Those of you who are involved in IBO Spirit know how powerful it is. You get lots of traffic, you get in front of a lot of people, and you can bring a lot of people back into wherever you're promoting. It works really, really well. Remember, IBO Spirit is a huge part of IBOtoolbox, and this is a major traffic generator, so you definitely want to get involved with that. Okay, wall posts. Where are the wall posts seen? Okay, wall posts. They're seen on IBOsocial.com. They're seen on IBOjunction.com. They're seen on your IBO social profile. They're seen, you know, all throughout the, you know, the profiles and everything like that. So your posts are seen on the outside. So remember again that 96% when you're posting on the wall, it's not just for the other members. It's really for the people that are peeking through from the other side. Okay, we're going to talk about Blogger. I'm going to take a look at the Blogger. Okay, the Blogger, there's a little picture of it right there. You know, it's really simple. Don't overcomplicate the Blogger. This is, you know, this is really one of the things you really need to get down and dirty with. You need to really get in there and start blogging. If you're not comfortable blogging, you've never done it before, breathe, relax, and think about it, and take your time with it, and you'll get into it. It's a really important piece of internet marketing in today's age. You have to blog, because the blogging is your megaphone. You're telling your story. This is how it's working for you. This is your products, and you're talking about your stuff to folks that are interested. Okay, so this is how you're going to do it. IBOtoolbox Blogger is SEO optimized, so you do not have to be an SEO geek to understand how to blog and how to make it work for you. Leave the geek stuff up to me. IBOtoolbox Blogger is very liked by Google, Yahoo, Bing, Ask, and a variety of other search engines. So whenever you do something in Blogger, it is going to get indexed. It's going to get out there. It's going to work for you. You may have experience when you have your own blog or your own Blogger account, your own WordPress, and you kind of post out there and nothing really happens. You cannot even compare. Even though we use the WordPress server, it's a very modified WordPress server in our system. You can't even compare it to your own personal blog. There's no comparison there. You just got to use the system, and you'll see it work for you. And the Blogger is very easy to use. You don't have to know any HTML. You don't have to know anything. So basically, you're going to put your tags or your keywords in there. You're going to put a subject, which is your title. You're going to put your web link in there, which you want to link, a backlink to, and you're going to put your text. Give us text only. Don't try to format anything. This is the SEO stuff. This is that geek stuff. Don't worry about that. Just give me your text, and I'll format it. We'll format it correctly, okay? And it's not correctly. It's formatted in a way that I know that those search engines like, and we'll get you out there. Okay, here's a warning for you guys. IBOtoolbox Blogger system will only accept text. Don't try to put in HTML characters. You're going to get a really nasty error message, something about security, something about, just don't put those HTML characters in there. Just hit the back button and go ahead and go back in there and put just text. Also, the IBOtoolbox Blogger system is designed as a business promotion tool. Don't use Blogger for negative postings or competitor bashing. Or anything else like it's not positive. Don't use this platform to bash others. It's not going to work. It's going to get removed. Your account's going to get suspended. I'm 100% committed to this whole safe haven concept, and I want to make sure it stays that way. I want to make sure IBOtoolbox stays that way, because if I make it stay that way, this is going to be one heck of a platform in the next coming months. It's just going to get really good. So we got to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, pushing your blog out to the internet. So remember, IBOtoolbox Blogger will automatically push your blog to various locations out on the net, as well as pinging those search engines. Okay, and it happens as soon as you submit that blog. As soon as you submit that blog, we're working. Okay, it's being published over to HomeBiz Blogs. It's being sent over to network blogs. They'll pick it up in the next few minutes. It's getting sent over to Facebook. It's getting sent into Twitter. It's getting sent out to IBOsocial.com, and all of the search engines are getting pinged all at the same time. So when you hit that button, it's going to work. Also, your blog goes to the IBOtoolbox wall, okay, which is really important, because that's where all of your associates will see that you just posted a new blog. Then they'll go out and take a look at it. They'll use IBO Spirit there and share that out with your social networks, and now your blog is being sent out all over the internet, and all you did was put in 4 fields in text. Getting started using this platform. When you're getting started with this platform, it's a little overwhelming. I know, I understand. There's nothing we can really do about it, because this platform is just big, and I'm going to continuously build it. I'm going to continuously put new features and new gadgets and all kinds of stuff. Gadgets. I'm going to put more gadgets and widgets, I guess I should say, into this platform. Okay, it's going to get bigger. So how you get started is you got to fill out your profile. Okay, you have to fill out your profile properly. If we're going to go through all this trouble to get you in front of as many people as possible, then the least you can do is make sure that your profile is set up correctly. If we're handing out blank business cards, then what's the sense? Okay, you want to use a real picture. You don't want to use a logo or a product or a box or a pet. This is business. You want to use your picture, because folks are here and they're getting that social experience. It is IBO social. Okay, they're getting that social experience. They're getting the real deal, the words directly from the person who's involved, that real, keeping it real thing. That's what IBO social is putting in their minds. So you want to make sure your pictures are real. You want to add your business and contact information, social networks, website links. Fill that thing out. Make sure it's completely filled out. If we're going to get this thing in front of as many people as we are, let's give them something to look at. Then you want to write your first blog. Okay, you want to intro yourself and your business, start introducing your products. Introduce yourself, because what's going to happen in your first blog is there's a lot of people inside of IBOtoolbox that are going to want to get to know you. Okay, and we have a very warm welcoming committee. You know, when you do sign up, and people do sign up with IBOtoolbox, and everybody's kind of learning that person, and so you want to put up your first blog and you want to introduce yourself, because right then you're going to find out that there's people here for you. They're going to help you get your word out there. They're going to help you get that IBO spirit going. They're going to help you, get yourself out there. So you definitely want to put that first blog out there and introduce yourself. Then you want to start associating with others. You want to associate with the badge holders, and associate with the members of the day, and associate with the other like-minded business owners. And what you need to do, let me see if I can get out of this screen and actually go and see if I can go back to my desktop here. So when you're taking a look at the wall, you're taking a look at all these things. Look for the stars. Okay. Look at the member of the day. Look at who's participating in IBO Spirit. Look who's got the badges. Look who's really using this platform. Those are the folks that you want to be associating with, because those people are going to take you to the next level. And then, of course, you want to become one of those people. You want to be those people who new folks are saying, I want to associate with, this is the person that I want to associate with. This is the person that runs their business like I would run mine. So you want to definitely become one of those people. But, associate with people out there that are doing the right thing, that are using IBOtoolbox to promote their business. Okay, and then of course I didn't show you, but we have the search feature. Top right-hand side, you can use the search, and that will allow you to be able to do a demographic search for other people, and in a demographic way, or by city, country, state, or by company. You can find other people in the same company as you. Okay, participation is key. So you want to comment without links on the wall, on blogs, on videos. You want to participate. I've been going over and over and over about this IBO Spirit. It is a huge thing. You want to comment. You want to engage other people. You want to help them promote their business, and they will in turn help you. It works. Okay, it really works. like posts and that you see and communicate on the wall. So don't just be a, what do they call those? They call lurkers or I don't know, trolls, I guess. You don't want, you want to participate. Get out there and participate. Draw attention to yourself. Okay? Be the helper. Be the leader. You know, help other people. You're drawing attention to yourself, which is going to cause folks to go out there and take a look at what you have to offer, because you're just drawing attention to yourself. That's what you really want to do. In a positive way. You want to draw attention to yourself in a positive way. Engage in IBO spirit by sharing wall posts on social networks. So if you engage in that kind of stuff, you're going to get out there. Folks are going to start, you know, tweeting you and putting you out there on their social networks, and this is all going to start working. You have to kind of make the first move, though. Don't expect other people to do it. Kind of get out there and just start working it. You want to familiarize yourself with the widgets. Use the IBO URL for all your links. That's just a given. There's just nothing better out there for, you know, you're building your links and the link shorteners, the IBO URL. Put the menu up at the top. Drop the menus down. Show your blogs, your videos. You know, get your form there. It works really well. So you want to use the IBO URL for all of your links. You want to set up your email to use the IBOtoolbox dynamic email signature. That is a very professional email signature. Again, you're drawing attention to yourself. When you send out an email, you have a professional signature sitting there. It's free. Just use it. All you got to do is use it. And it's dynamic. It updates as you use IBOtoolbox. Works great. It doesn't promote IBOtoolbox. It's promoting you. So you definitely need to go out there and use that. So stars and badges. So basically with the activity analyzer, you're able to earn your stars. Okay, so this is what we've got going on over here. And if you just put your mouse over the arrows, it's going to tell you exactly what you're missing to get that star. So let me back up just a little bit. The activity analyzer is a module inside of the system that will give you those stars. Okay, you're going to earn those stars. And there's 6 of them that you can possibly get. And it's not something where you earn it once and you're good to go for the rest of it. No, you got to constantly be working the system. Remember, everything you do in here is all about getting your business promoted. Okay, so you got to keep working on promoting your business. That's what the whole concept is here. So you're going to receive a star on your profile if you have your profile completed. Okay, simple. You're going to receive a star for publishing a blog in the last 48 hours. So if you lost that star, post a blog and you'll get that star back. Posting on the wall, engaging and posting on the wall in the last 24 hours, get that one. Referring people to IBOtoolbox, you get that one. So just on down the line, you just put your mouse over that red arrow and it'll tell you exactly what you need to do to get that. Okay, it's simple. Don't overcomplicate it. If you're trying to do something, a lot of people will say, okay, well, you know, this last one, the commenting one, it's red, and I'm commenting all over the wall, and it's not turning green. Well, it's because if you put your mouse over it, it'll tell you need to comment on blogs and videos. You need to actually comment on those, leave comments, not just on the wall posts. You actually need to leave comments on those blogs and videos, and you'll get that star. Again, everything is all about getting yourself out there, getting that, getting your business out there. Drawing attention to yourself, getting those backlinks over to your IBO social profile. That's why it's so important to make sure you have as many of those stars as possible with that activity analyzer. Okay, and then we're going to decorate our profile with all of these nice badges we've got. We got 4 of the badges. Okay, the first one is the IBO contributor badge, which is the green military looking one. Little star there. Those members who purchase credits to advertise their business will receive the IBO contributor badge. This is really important to this platform. It's really important to me personally. These badges were designed to show off your support for IBOtoolbox. Remember, this platform is completely free. Okay, completely free. Those who purchase those credits to extend their advertising reach to get in front of more people will get this badge. $10 is the minimum purchase, and you can get your badge. And it's also supporting this platform. It really helps us support the platform. So that's really important, obviously, to the platform and to me, and to keep this thing going. We want to definitely, when we look out there on that wall on IBOtoolbox, I want to see all of the, of the contributor badges. It just helps the platform. And you've got the next 3. You've got the IBO big dogs. Those are the top 10 people that have the most advertising views. Okay. And you've got the top enrollers with the trophy cup. Those are the top 10 people that have received the most amount of IBO referrals. Those are the people that are bringing in new members into IBOtoolbox. So you definitely want to recognize that, and you definitely want to shoot for that. And then the traffic leaders, the top 10 people who get the most visits to their profiles, have the traffic leader badge, okay, a little checkered flag. So, you know, you want to earn those things, and when you look on the wall and you see folks with those badges, those aren't just given out. Those are actually earned, with the exception, obviously, of the contributor badge, which, you know, hats off to them because I really appreciate that. But the other three are definitely earned, and they're using the platform correctly. Let's talk about referring other people to IBOtoolbox. Why you want to refer people to IBOtoolbox? Remember, when you refer someone to IBO, you're going to get that person's contact information. So this means you can use this platform to, quote-unquote, build your list, okay, or offer a value to your prospect for free. So you're going to use IBOtoolbox to build your list. You're going to get that person's contact information. It's just basically the same as filling out a form on your website, okay? But you get to use the power of IBO. Look at all this stuff you're getting for free, and then you'll get to, you know, start communicating with them. You're also going to receive 200 credits. That's 1,000 ad impressions. When your referral earns their first star, and you get your first star by simply filling out the profile. Okay, and then lastly, of course, important to me, it should be important to everybody, we want to concentrate on building IBOtoolbox, because the bigger this platform gets, the more traffic that I can get you in front of. So we got to build IBOtoolbox. It's really a good reason to go out there and share IBOtoolbox with everybody. Referral links. IBOtoolbox has several different referral links and different ways for you to get your referral, to refer new members. If you want to click on links and widgets, and then click on show links, you'll see all the links at the top. There's 4 of them. Okay, you got your main one, then you got 3 splash page looking ones. So you can use any of them or all of them. Your IBO social profile, at the top of your IBO social profile, there's also a link up there, a button or an icon, one of those, to setting up a free IBO social or IBOtoolbox account, and also your IBO URL. This widget has the option of setting up a free IBOtoolbox account as well. And remember, that's important because whenever they fill out that form, it's actually helping you build a list. So then you can, you know, throw that into your autoresponder or, you know, start marketing to that person. It's important that you follow up with your new referral, because when you receive, you know, you're basically receiving the 200 credits for referring them, but it's your responsibility to encourage them to engage the platform. If we're just bringing people in and we're just like not training them, we're not showing them how to use IBOtoolbox, you know, we're just basically, you know, we're not even paying attention to those people. They got to engage. Your new prospects, I'm basically going to try to hold you guys to the fire there. I need to make sure you guys do everything you can to help get those people to engage this platform, okay? And you know, we've got the follow-up emails and things like that. So in your help section, you know, go down to the blog section, and you'll see the follow-up email that that has been wrote up there. So you definitely want to do that. All right, let's talk about support. So where are we going to get support for IBOtoolbox? Well, when we open up the chat window, you guys can put the links up there for support group. But basically, it's facebook.com/groups/IBO support group. And this is our support group for right now. Later on, it'll change. We'll bring it in-house, but for right now, it's doing its job. It's working really well. You go out here and you post your complaints, comments, or questions, or whatever you want to do. It's a closed group. You're going to have to join it. Obviously, it's free to join. Just join it, and then one of the admins will let you in there, and then you can ask any question. There's always people there, 24/7. You're going to get at least a help and answered and direction to some of your questions and things like that. So, wow, am I running out of time already? All right. I'm slow today, huh? Okay. So basically go out there to the IBOtoolbox support group. That's a really good place to get a lot of your questions answered. All right, so we'll just go over the lesson real quick. We're talking about the dynamic widgets. So if you're inside your links and widgets, and guys, I don't want to share my screen again because I don't know. I got to look at this thing because when I did it last time, I kind of lost my connection here. So I'm just going to keep the slide up. So I do apologize for reading to you guys, but just bear with me. But your dynamic widgets, if you click on links and widgets at the top of IBOtoolbox, it's going to open up a menu. You've got, you know, your email signatures. You know, very professional looking email signature. It's going to demand professional attention to your email. I get a lot of your auto responses and all this stuff you guys have set up on all of your emails and things. Put that on your email. It looks professional. It'll put you up to that next level. It really does a good job. I'm not just trying to boast about my artwork. It actually looks professional. It's a mistake not to use it, okay? So you definitely want to use that. And there's help videos to get it into the Gmail and Hotmail and Yahoo and all these things. There's help videos and all that. Just click on help and go to the video section. Active chat icon. This is one of those I was talking about earlier. There's things inside of this platform that we provide for free that others sell. Okay, this happens to be one of them. The chat system we have on this platform is pretty good. And you can just simply take some code, throw it on your website, not your IBO social profile, but your website or your blog or whatever you're doing, and it'll actually put it on there. If you're online and ready to take a chat, it'll be green. It'll say online. If you're not, it'll say offline. It's a way to connect with your prospects that are outside of IBOtoolbox. Okay, it's really good. Then again, remember, our chat system is not just a chat system, it's a full-blown presentation system. So you can go from a prospect being on your website to an audio-video conference call. You can three-way in video your upline. You can do a screen share and put on a full-blown presentation with a free widget. Okay, so it's really powerful, so you need to go in there and take a look at that. Dynamic banners, great way of bringing attention to all your hard work at IBOtoolbox. You're doing really good. You're posting your blogs. You're doing your videos. You got your comments going. You got your traffic, all this stuff. These banners that we have, those dynamic banners, do a really good way of showing all that hard work off. So you want to make sure you put those banners up in your website, external sites, things like that. All these dynamic things, they're very, very cool because they update dynamically. Okay, they update for you automatically. So it's really good little tools. The Google PR ranking tool, totally customizable IBO widget. It's awesome. Okay, this lets you put your Google PR rank for whatever website you want to right on your website. Okay, it gets eye-catching, it's professional, it makes you look good. Okay, it does. And again, I'm not just promoting my artwork, I'm saying it makes your stuff look good. All right, it's all clear, it's all PNG based, so it's clear background. So it looks good if you put it on a red website, it looks good if you put it on a black website. I don't have like blocky graphics and things like that, so definitely take a look there. And other buttons and links and things, click on links and widgets, show links, and go take a look at all these different things. A lot of stuff there. Just go take a look at it, get involved with it, start using this stuff. Again, it's all basically to promote you. It's all about putting you up there in a very professional manner and getting you in front of as many people as possible. So basically, we're going to wrap this meeting up. I definitely appreciate you coming out here with me on Saturday. One little technical issue, and it looked like I was able to kind of recover from that, so that's kind of cool. We'll definitely get all the bugs worked out, guys, so we'll get it going. Meeting wrap up. Thank you very much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. And remember, IBOtoolbox works as a collective. And the power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. So the more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and the higher your information is going to be found in the research results of interested prospects. That's a mouthful, but it's true. And that's what makes IBOtoolbox work. I'll call on you guys right now. Help support IBOtoolbox. Okay, we're getting bigger. It's getting more expensive to run. I got to keep doing this. We got to keep supporting IBOtoolbox. This platform will do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever possibly dream of, and you guys know it. We're a 100% free platform and rely 100% on our happy members to support us by purchasing credits to run additional advertising on IBOtoolbox. So I appreciate that. You guys help support the platform. Minimum credit purchase, $10. Okay. If you do think IBOtoolbox is worth at least $10, then support us. Okay. It's simple as that. And now for the credit code. And server crash, and then I don't get it put out. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so it's St. Patrick's Day is the credit code. St. Patrick's Day, no spaces. Doesn't have to be caps. Let's be all lowercase is fine. St. Patrick's Day. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and open up the chat at this point. Okay, so St. Patrick's Day. So basically, use the instructions inside of IBOtoolbox. Click on Earn, Transfer by Credits at the top. Scroll down to redeem credit coupons. Enter the above code and click on Redeem. You'll get a green flag, and it'll tell you got 100 credits. And then that 100 credits you can transfer over or convert over to 500 impressions. You can run 500 ads for your business. So it definitely works really well. Additional information, the code expires at 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you're not by your PC, it's not going to work after 5 p.m. Eastern. Don't bug Sig about it. It's not going to work, guys. It's not automatic. You must redeem the coupon right now. And posting of the credit code outside of this platform is strictly prohibited. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to constantly be putting out more information. We're going to get the platform even better. Guys, we're going to do the whole live dial-in phone games and win prizes and win credit codes and things like that. So it's going to be off the hook. Give us a little bit to kind of get this stuff squared away. I promise I won't drink all those Red Bulls before I start, so I kind of get off to a little better start. And I'm out of here. Go IBO.